Respected dignitaries on the dais, Professor K. Tarnikarsu sir, Director Studies, Educational Innovation and Rural Reconstruction, Dr. S. Raja Samuel, Principal, Madras School of Social Work, Professor G. Chandrika, Dean, School of Social Sciences and International Studies, Professor P. G. Arul, Director, UGC MMTTC, Professor A. Shahin Sultana, Madam, Course Coordinator, as well as a Professor from the Department of Social Work, and dear faculty participants from various parts of the country, we welcome you all to UGC MMTTC Pondicherry University. Social sciences holds the key to create a more fairer and compassionate society. With this notion, we move ahead. Let us formally commence this auspicious event and set the tone for the coming 2 weeks of engaging academic discourse. I call upon the Director in charge of UGC MMTTC, Malaviya Mission Teacher Training Center, Pondicherry University, Professor P. G. Arul, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to all. Honorable Vice Chancellor in charge, Professor K. Tarnikarsu sir, esteemed Special Speaker Dr. S. Raja Samuel, Principal, Madras School of Social Work, respected Madam Professor G. Chandrika, Dean, School of Social Sciences and International Studies, Pondicherry University, beloved Course Coordinator Professor Shahin Sultana ma'am, beloved participants from different part of the country, my colleague Dr. Sujana. Good morning to all. I am very happy and delighted in inviting you all for this refresher course in social sciences. You all know about it when it comes to Malaviya Mission Teacher Training Centers. Whenever they are sanctioning program for conduct of this kind of training, if they are sanctioning 10 program, only 3 of them are offline, remaining 7 of them used to be in offline. This is what their the option they are giving to us. So it's a very rare opportunity. We have a very few offline program. Among these, this is one of the very important programs, especially for the social science faculty members. Especially from MMTTC, we have a sequence of offline program, particularly for the month of November, December and January. For the month of November is concerned, this is the one. For December is concerned, we are going to have another program, especially research methodology, data analytics and use of artificial intelligence, especially for the research. That's the one. The another one is followed by SWAYAM related courses, MOOC training related courses. That also going to be the offline program from Pondicherry University. So what I want to say is that it's something a very rare opportunity given to you people to represent from different part of the country for this training program. I welcome you all for this training program. We have with us our respected Vice Chancellor in charge, Professor K. Tarnikarsu sir. When he was in charge for the Vice Chancellor of Pondicherry University, he has done remarkable changes, especially in the university campus. Under his visionary leadership, we could achieve a lot of things within a short duration of 1 year, be it training related matters or university infrastructure related, or otherwise a betterment of faculty welfare. So left and right, he has done so much in a matter of short duration. Such a visionary leader we are having as the Vice Chancellor in charge as well as the Director of Studies. For one incident which I want to highlight, when we asked the Director, Vice Chancellor in charge, that time he nominated me for attending a nurturing leadership program at IIM Calcutta. So that made me to be part of today getting the MMTC. So he is a visionary leader. He identified the people, accordingly trained. That helped me to be part of today MMTTC director. So thank you so much, sir, for your presence. We will feel very happy and delighted with your presence here. We also have with us the very eminent personality, Dr. Raja Samuel, He is the principal of Madras School of Social Work. So yesterday I have gone through his profile, a person with more than 2.5 decades of teaching and research experience. He's also got his wide exposure, especially in the field work, particularly on social work related matter. For his credit, he has so many publications, research contribution. Sir, we are immensely happy making you to be part of this particular program. Thanks to Sagin Sultana ma'am identifying the right person for the right course. Sir, on behalf of UGC MMTTC, we are welcoming you for this program, sir. We also have very senior faculty, Professor Chandrika ma'am. Maybe I can say she is a motivating factor. Wherever she is there, we get motivated, we inspired based on her speech, her encouragement. Since I connected with a few of the committee as the member, I could understand the experience, her contributions towards the development of the university. Ma'am, we are happy and delighted to inviting you for this program. We have with us the course coordinator. We have selected very right person, particularly I think sir only nominated Madam Sagin Sultana as the course coordinator for this particular program. Maybe once you see the schedule of the program, you can understand that she roped up very eminent personalities from all over India. Many of them are going to be get connected through online lectures. So really you can enjoy. So ma'am, thank you so much for making this kind of arrangements. We also welcome you on behalf of UGC MMTTC. Above all, the participants. For this program is concerned, around 65 of them got registered, but finally we could able to get around 30 plus as the participants, because nowadays people prefer more of an online program than the offline. Coming all the way and attending offline program becoming very challenging. But since you have taken a lot of effort and putting energy to choose Pondicherry University and coming all the way to Pondicherry University campus, on behalf of Pondicherry University, UGC, MMTC, we are welcoming you all, sir. I hope this 2-week program is going to be a very enriched program for all of you. Since very excellent resource person we have roped up, definitely they will make a lot of impact on you. So once again, I welcome you all for this refresher course. I also welcome all my staff members, Dr. Surjana and other MMTC staffs, media people, and then the research scholar representing from social sciences on behalf of UGC MMTC. Once again, I welcome you all for this program. Definitely this is going to be a very enriched program for all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your right and arousing welcome for the participants. And now I request all of you to light the lamp and formally inaugurate the session. On the scope of the program, including the key objectives, modules, and expected outcomes, may I invite the course coordinator, Professor A. Shahin Sultana ma'am, from the Department of Social Work, to deliver her talk.
Dignitaries on the dais, Professor Tarnikar sir, Professor Raja Samuel sir, Professor Chandrika ma'am, Professor Arul sir, Dr. Sujana, and delegates from across the country, scholars, friends, media, as well as staff from MMTTC. A very good morning to one and all of you. I'm very happy that Professor Arul has formally welcomed all of them. We are so happy. Every guest who's come here on the dais is extremely busy but still have made their way to come and meet you all. So we are so thankful to each one of you on the dais for having your presence made here. As rightly pointed out by the director here from HR MMTTC, that we have been extremely busy because we've been having, a series of examinations and student elections also. But when it comes to MMTTC training program, most of our administrative authorities, almost, from the Vice Chancellor in charge to all of them, are very much committed to make their presence here to motivate us. I think post-corona, we've been having a lot of online programs. But I think, as Sir said, for the first time, physical or offline courses, it's really very challenging, because now people, they want to sit on their desktops and complete. So getting people even to the campus is tough. But I'm sure when you go from here, you'll really not regret, because Pondicherry University and Pondicherry is a beautiful place. You'll get not only knowledge, but also peace of mind, and you'll be surely writing back to us, asking us for more programs to be organized in physical mode. So friends, without taking much time, the purpose of organizing this refresher course in social sciences, amid, whatever conflicts which is happening worldwide, everywhere, we see so much of chaos, conflicts and unhappiness, and also, there's so much of distrust also among people. Somewhere I feel down the line, as a social scientist, there has been a lot of undermining of social sciences. So it's trying to bring it back, and that can happen only with the efforts and the cooperation of all of you faculty members, the 35 plus who come from different parts of the country to take, the seeds of change across the world. We always speak about sciences, we speak about engineering, we speak about technology, but I'm sure, with the help of our university authorities and MMTTC, the kind of people we are bringing into your classrooms for the next, days, number of days, almost from 6th to 19th, you will understand that there's so much of scope, there's so much of scope to bring into the world, to see a sea of change, not only in our personal lives, but also professional lives. So if you see the themes, which we have brought out in the refresher course in social sciences, it has been very, very, meticulously planned. So it not only includes about, migration, about diaspora, also about health, about mental health, also about, poverty, social exclusion, about disability studies. There are so many themes which we have tried to, and I'll tell you with confidence that when you complete the course, surely, all the modules will be covered, because as Sir was telling, we have experts, to cope up with the distance also. We've maintained a balance. So the morning and the afternoon lessons will all be, almost courses will be physical mode. And in the last mode, because we really want to bring in, good people who have served in their universities, not only through in terms of teaching, but also in terms of research and also publications, we thought that we should not lose them. So we have representatives from almost most of the central universities, whether it's JNU, whether it's DU, Kashmir University. We also have, almost all the southern universities. Also NIMHANS we have even JIPMAR and many of the central universities in other parts also. So we've maintained, that balance, so that you will get almost a good exposure of, the kind of themes which we have brought out in the brochure. So this could happen only because, we have dynamic leadership here at the university level, at the central level, as well as at the school level. And we are very happy that renowned people, almost like Professor Chandrika ma'am in the Department of Social Sciences. She's unfortunately, we'll be missing her post-November because her retirement is due. But when I requested amidst her schedule, she accepted. Yes, I'll come and do a talk. You've never heard, her speaking. She's also been rated as the best teacher many a times. She's also agreed to come to her classes despite, doing the hectic schedule. We wanted even Professor Tarnekarsu honestly to come and take. In fact, me with my scholars team, we were thinking. But recently, he's been given in charge for Karaikal campus also. So we thought we'll try to get him in the valedictory, but we were so fortunate, we got him in the inaugural itself. So in that way, we were very happy. And we were very, very particular that we have a person in the inaugural who's really beyond, the classes and the institution, and that is where we brought in Professor Raja Samuel. Actually, Professor Raja Samuel was a senior scholar. I remember when I entered Loyola post-marriage, I did my PhD, post-marriage, because those days, even now sometimes it happens, girls are given away in marriage. So I remember I used to see him as a senior scholar, but today to see him as a principal of a very reputed institution, we are so proud of you, sir. We are so proud. And actually, I called him in a very short notice because we weren't sure because of the elections and all which was going. But we were so happy. Immediately he consented. Not only, towards that kind of responsibility which he shows towards the profession, but also as an institution, the kind of remarkable change he has brought in. That is the real reason for having him invited here. So in that way, thank you very much, sir. And we are so happy that, Professor Arul and Dr. Sujana have been guiding us throughout the refresher course. I've given a lot of talks here, but I've never coordinated because my portfolio is capacity building. So, we always go for communities, institutions, and youth and all that. But this time I said, no, let us give us a try. So, thanks to the authorities here. I was so happy that time, as sir said, Professor Tarnikar sir was also in charge of the director studies. So, we had a lot of opportunities how, capacity building really works out, and we really are thankful to MMTTC for providing us an opportunity to provide this refresher course in social sciences. I can say it with confidence that when you go, you'll really feel refreshed, not only professionally, personally, and please do come back to our university. Not only that you will carry good memories from here, we look forward for further academic collaborations with our institutions. That's the purpose also, of having such a beautiful network. Our team of scholars are always there, who've been working throughout along with the staff of MMTTC. We look forward to have a very good refresher course. Please feel free to get back to us. In case any inconveniences, I take it upon mine. But if any good memories, you tag, it's definitely because of our institution and our authorities. So once again, on behalf of, our university, I thank all the dignitaries for making their valuable presence here, and all the dear participants who have traveled, who've left your families and you've come here. I'm sure you'll bring them back in the days to come, and to the team here at MMTTC. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for providing a clear perspective and outline of the program which you have designed. And now, it is our privilege. We are deeply honored to have a stalwart of the university with us today. The much awaited inaugural address, we humbly invite Professor K. Tarnikarasu sir, Pro Vice Chancellor, as well as the Director, Studies, Educational Innovation and Rural Reconstruction, Pondicherry University, to formally deliver the inaugural address.
Yeah, good morning everyone who assembled here. Respected Dean of Social Sciences, Professor G. Sandrika, and this chief guest, Dr. S. Raja Samuel, Principal of Madras School of Social Work, Chennai, and the course coordinator, Professor A. Sahin Sultana, and the director of UGC MMTTC, Professor P.G. Arul, and the Dr. K. Srujana, who is taking care of the management of this course, MMTTC course, and all the delegates from other parts of the country. Good morning everyone. So I could see some of the familiar face. So when I see the Dr. Velu, I don't know how many of you know him. He is from performing arts. So I thought, why the function could have been opened with his performance. He is a very good performer. He is specialized in child dramas, correct? Yes. So why I am mentioning this, I know him, but same type of, even Nitish is here, same type of caliber you must be having already. So this is well known that you are all teachers again. Your expertise already, but again, so what is the need of this refresher course? Because anybody who is attending first time, they have this, because when I attended this first time, I had the same thing. What is great thing these people are going to say? Already I am a teacher. I am delivering a lecture in different places. But at the end of the course, I felt this is wrong. There are many things to learn when we attend the refresher course. So I have gone through the what are the different topics I think it is a very good coverage. They have taken different experts. I think since they are all, comparatively young, these all are the emerging areas. Every field they are talking about the SDGs, Sustainable Green Campus, and then the implementing rights of person with disabilities. All are the AI tools for academicians. This will be very useful. All these topics I see, it is a very emerging, and our university experts are there. Also, I think Madam has got from outsiders also. So it is going to be really useful from 6/11 to 19/11. So I request everyone take it very seriously and take a note of it. This may be very useful. The idea of the refresher courses. Generally, I was in Delhi University. First time they started in Delhi University, where sorry, the Delhi University model is generally the university is having only research. The colleges are having only the bachelor's teaching, and this is a constituent colleges. And to give the update on the what is really going on in research, they started this. Later on, it has become the mandatory. But the same thing here also. So you can refresh your research. Suppose if you want to start the any research, whatever the field they are giving here, it is a good occasion to think and review what are the fields, the emerging areas where we can contribute more. So, and also when you take the research in social science, it is a very important topic, everyone will accept it. But when it comes to the social sciences research, the human being is a social animal. So, but whether the world is on the stage, whether we are really inculcating the culture of we are all social, but everywhere there are many conflicts, and also when you see the conflicts, what is the real reason for this? And where is the problem? There is a political conflicts are there, and ideological conflicts are there. But when we really, every nation, if we really follow the rules and regulations, the conflicts will be very less. In fact, I was discussing with Dr. Raja Samuel. Today is the International Day for preventing exploitation of the environment in war and armed conflicts. So he was telling in social sciences, social work, the SDG is an emerging field. So if you take the SDGs, recently only we were talking too much about SDGs. But if you take the Indian culture, we were already following the SDGs everywhere. Our the technology, our lifestyle, everything, it is we were having sustainable lifestyle only. The climate change, and then the global warming, all these things started only in 20th century. So we were living in India centuries, but we never disturbed the climate change. Our culture was, it is not like our culture was, very advanced. We were living advanced civilization. We were following advanced civilization, but still our civilization is sustainable. Be it the water management, be it the energy management, so be it the customs, everything sustainable. Even the Ganapati, whatever the procession it is a sustainable. wherever, how to handle the person after death, how to handle this. Everything is a sustainable way we were having without disturbing the environment and also the ecology. But unfortunately, the 20th century we started stop thinking about this. So let us only worry about humans. Let us only worry about our growth, and let us not worry about the world. That is the reason the United Nations bring the sustainable growth. Growth may be there, but it should be sustainable. Even in my field, chemistry, there are many technologies which is not green. Correct? So that's why they started the green chemistry. So the sustainable living is very challenging, and at this present day of advanced lifestyle. So in this scenario, so our enlightenment of ourselves and learning ourselves is very important. The whatever is in present day 21st century, there are a lot of contributions of the experts. If we take the scientists, whatever you see today, the materials, be it the electricity or a fan, air condition, even the paint, everything, it has not come without the research of scientists and engineers. Same thing, our life expectancy also increased because of the research in medicine. And similarly, the social science contribution is also more. Though we have a conflicts, but still we have at least after the Second World War, at least we sit down, and between the nations, politics also, we understand that fighting each other is not the solution. So let us come, discuss in the table, let us resolve. So it is the outcome of the social science. You do research on this and tell the people also, society also, where is the government is going wrong, how we can shape ourselves for their very intellectual society. That's what your contributions. Wherever you go and enjoy the very calm cities, everywhere, your contribution is there. Instead of weaving this, social sciences not contributing, definitely wherever there is a issue, they are not taking your advice seriously. That is different. But your contribution is already there in social science, contribution already there. That's why the world order is, at least we are leading the peaceful life. Especially if you take India also, after 1947 we were at least bankrupt. Nothing is there. So from that day to today, if people were not contributing, the science contribution, economic contribution, all those things secondary, unless otherwise if people are having the peaceful mind. So that is your role, keeping the people, even without the 1947 to until our constitution, we were calm. We were expecting government will do. So because of our culture and your social science contribution always there. So I weave it is in that way only. So our contribution still, every day it is evolving. Every day it is new issues, and every day it is a different type of problems. Now AI has come, so still we have a more problem. There is a ethics in AI. There is an advantage, but also the disadvantages. So now without AI we can't lead life. That we have reached that stage. I hope some AI experts also will be there. Yes, yeah. Our R.K.S. Kuppuswamy has written book in computer science, even in Tamil he has written. So he is a very good expert in, definitely will give very good talk on AI tools for academicians. So every day it is emerging world, and when it emerges, definitely we will have more challenges. So at this stage, I would like to acknowledge the Dr. Professor P.G. Arul, Director in charge MMTTC, for really taking this, applying this, and getting a sanction from UGC is not small thing. So he has done it, and we have to thank him for this one bringing it, and also bringing offline. So this is the offline is the real actually refresher course. In online, you don't see real the aura of what is this. Now you can network and then talk each other. So this is the advantage of this. I also thank Professor A. Sahin Sultana, course coordinator. I know Madam is really vibrant teacher. When I was Delhi University itself, I know she was working in very good social work department in Delhi University. In Delhi University, their social work is, sir also must be knowing, they have separate hostel. So everything there, they are living like a king. But Madam left that department, came here, and then she is contributing to our university. And Madam G. Sandrika, she is a history professor. She is a very vibrant teacher, and also she has contributed a lot for the both academic as well as the administration, and being a history teacher. So, and also female teacher, her contribution was heavy. There are some confidential things I cannot reveal now, but she has contributed a lot to our university. Anyway, she will be here to help us even after retirement. Thanks, Madam, for coming this. And I heard about Professor Raja Samuel. Thanks, sir. Thanks for coming for this social work. So even though Madam Professor Sayin Sultana is from social work, she has taken only very, since it is social sciences, she has taken carefully and bringing all social science instead of only social work. It's a good attempt, Madam. Thanks for this. Thanks, sir, for coming all over from Chennai and then helping us. And also the this social science also, and one point I would like to, so this is not only the, when we take the basic science, only few things, chemistry, physics, and you can cover little bit science, whereas the social science, it is a interdisciplinary one. So it is very difficult. You may be also thinking that your field is very important, but this course is a social science, and it was designed like this. It will be useful for all social sciences. So it is, we have to view also in the advent of NEP also, we have to view as a how our science will be useful to the communities. How our science, instead of only concentrating on our field, how our science will be useful for the present day generation. So the NEP, if we take, it is earlier, it is the teacher-centric syllabus. But now, the model now NEP, they can choose students-centric now. So at this stage, the many courses which will useful be to the which will be useful to the student will be very important. So that is why, so the social science, in it, it is an interdisciplinary, that's why we plan like this. And even the advent of NEP, there are many fields, even in science, engineering, that field is not taught. For example, we have the smart city program. When it comes to the smart city program, there is no course on smart city, but government has to implement this. Correct? And there is no separately for AI, but government has to implement this. Only computer science people will come. There is no course where AI can teach for all the subjects. AI in chemistry is different. AI for the social science is different. But there is no course. So we have to come together and make the interdisciplinary one and multidisciplinary one, and it will be very useful for the society. So after going back, I request all of you also think on those lines, how we can make a new course, if not programs, at least course, which will be useful to the present day issues, present day challenges. Like I told you, the smart city, where you can interdisciplinary thing you can make as a course and give it to the students. Students are very much interested to come and attend those type of courses, because the basic courses, if you take whatever the subject it is, whether it's a social work or a social science or history, all those things already there for them in the book, as also in the internet. But they want to know how, if we integrate two disciplines or multidisciplines, how this will be useful for them. So nobody is there. We are the source for this. We have to think on those lines, how different multidisciplinary courses can be made and giving to the students. So please, you think on this. After this course, you can think on this and you can implement. I think I am going beyond my time. So I thank the MMTTC for bringing this, and thank the organizer also for inviting me. Thank you, Ananda.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring inaugural address. Yes, social scientists are really true change makers. Now I invite our senior most leadership to motivate us and grace us with the inspiration with her felicitation. It is my pleasure to invite Professor G. Chandrika ma'am, Dean School of Social Sciences, to deliver the felicitation address.
Respected Director of Studies, one time our Vice Chancellor, and I had the privilege of working in his team, and I know his dynamism and how an individual can make decisions that alters the environment in a positive manner. And therefore, I was in a position to learn a lot of things from him. Thank you so much, sir, for being here today also, being there for all of us in this university. Then the person who has come to give the special address today for all of you, Dr. Raja Samuel, Principal, Madras School of Social Work. You know, Madras School of Social Work has a brand name, and he also is adding name to that brand. And we remember today the contribution of the former Director of Social Work from Madras School of Social Work, Professor Fatima Vasant, who was in the very inception of the Department of Social Work. She has been there. So our university has been associated with the Madras School of Social Work in more than one way, and I am very happy that he is here today to give this inaugural address to you. Then I also thank the organizers, Professor P.G. Arul, the director of this UGC Malaviya Mission Training Center, MMTC, they call it. He is a man of international business background, and he means business. And you can't find a more gentle person in the campus. And I am so happy that he is your present director for all your programs, and a very dynamic coordinator, Professor Shakin Sultana. I would call her one-woman army. No, she has such a talent for organizing many events, not this one. At the same time, she will be doing many things. I always admire her. And I am thankful to her also for giving me this honor of addressing you on this inauguration day. And we also have Dr. Surinjana, who is our alumni. I came to know about it only today. So I am happy that she is here. and she can be interacting with you throughout the program. And I find after going through the programs, I really was envious of all of you, because once a teacher, we are always a learner. And therefore, I always feel that we should learn more. And that way I find there are a lot of interesting topics that are actually integrated by one thing, that is knowledge. So fellow teachers who are here today, I welcome you all. And 2 weeks, earlier we had 3 weeks program, now it's a 2-week program. And it is a multidisciplinary program in social sciences. And we may be now questioning this multidisciplinary, because there are many topics here which are from different disciplines. And you are also coming across from different disciplines. And you may be wondering what I am doing here. There is not much on management, there is not much on economics, commerce, like that. But the idea is that once upon a time, all subjects were together, and it was called theology. And you know, Nicholas Copernicus, the one who gave this heliocentric universe, was a theologist, mathematician, astronomer. And the one who popularized the heliocentric universe, our Galileo from Italy. You know, what now the teachers? Because Galileo was asked to recant, take back the truth. He did. Then that shows that even scientists, as human beings, are subject to social surroundings. So even science to tell the truth, the social surroundings should allow the scientists to tell the truth. So scientists are human beings, and we have governments, religious agencies, so many other institutions which are connected to science, which are actually part of social sciences. So we find social sciences today has come back to that original stage of integrating knowledge. Once upon a time, at that, when the social sciences were emerging, it was like domain formation. Everybody came, put a flag, and they said, this is the territory of anthropology, this is the territory of sociology, this is my territory, don't come into that, like that. But now, those things, boundaries have gone away. Now everything has been merged, so that we try to learn the multidisciplinary aspects of social sciences. Social sciences are basically about society and how human beings act and react in social surroundings. And therefore, today, we are all part of a subject which is very relevant to understand what is happening. Very recently, we had come out of a pandemic, the so-called Corona-19 pandemic. And now we find, what is that subject about? Is it about public health? Is it about society? Is it about history? Because there is a long history of pandemics. And we find today doctors are having that armor type thing, so that they are protected from germs. And in the 13th century, also, we find the plague doctor was wearing a mask. If you search with your artificial intelligence, the plague mask, you will find the plague doctor with a beak like, a bird-like mask. So, and also the word quarantine, it also has a history. So social science is a subject that gives you a lot of knowledge. And I find that subject of knowledge is connecting, coming down to include artificial intelligence also. So that is the specialty of social sciences. And we should be all very proud. And I tell you, then why is this refresher courses? Why are they important? Because we are having so many responsibilities. We do projects, we do teaching, we do publications, but where do we refresh our knowledge? There is no time in our performance of duties. So forget about all those duties. You have come here, and lectures are being organized. The one thing is that you are now at the receiving end. As teachers, we are very fond of the mic and talking in the mic. But to sit and listen is a very important task which requires patience. So throughout 2 weeks, you have that patience and learn from everything. There's a beautiful library here. Visit that library and enjoy the ambience of the Pondicherry University. and be happily going back with knowledge and a pleasant experience. That is more important. And so we understand that your participation is very important for the success of this refresher program. So please participate. It should be a two-way dialogue, not as if a person comes and talks. So you also have to interact. So I request all of you to enjoy this program, learn, enjoy the ambience of the university, and once again, thanking all the organizers. I take leave of you. I have some other responsibility. I take permission from the chair because that election work is left out. So with this, I just, and you are also now looking forward to that inaugural address. Let me not make you wait. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, madam, for your inspiring words of encouragement. So we are privileged to have an academician, administrator to join us today, a distinguished academician. For the special address, may I invite Dr. S. Raja Samuel, Principal, Madras School of Social Work, Chennai.
Thank you. Esteemed Vice Chancellor Professor Tarnikarasu and the Director of the MMTC, Professor Arul, Coordinator of the course, my dear friend in social work, Professor Shahin, and Professor Srujana, dear participants of the course. I'm delighted to be here. I would say privileged to be here for three reasons. One is sharing a stage with such eminent people who have done so much for the institution and for the disciplines they come from. It's a great privilege. Then I also find my name in the program schedule, which has eminent personalities. I find that they're all stalwarts in whatever they are going to come and talk to you. So it's a great privilege to be a part of that set of resource persons. And also it's a privilege to be among you because you are also experts in several ways in your own disciplines. And I'm glad because it's a set of social sciences from which I also come from. I come from probably a second generation social science, because social work is a second generation. First is all those sociology, psychology, which are pure disciplines. One of the things that is very important, when I started reflecting on this, I thought natural sciences and the physics, chemistry, that is really the intellectual, if you can compare it to the brain of a person. It's hard facts, they talk about hard data and things like that. But when it comes to social sciences, I would compare it to the heart of a person or a soul of a person, which has got that human touch to it. Now, when both come together is when that it gives benefit to the society. I think that is the intersectionality that is very important between the sciences and the social sciences and within the social sciences. That the multidisciplinarity and intersectionality is what brings a lot of life and meaning, and that's where it goes to benefit the human society in several ways. We have seen several ways where disciplines have come together and found solutions to problems that are faced by human beings. Now, climate change, it's a big example of where various people from various disciplines are coming together. Right? So one of the things probably I'll be talking to you in the first session. So what I leave you with is just one thing. Now, there was a lot of benefit when things went from the lab to the land in terms of, say, agriculture, or even in terms of sciences, pure sciences, natural sciences. From the lab to the land, when the movement took place, a lot of benefits flow to society. The same way, I think, for social sciences also, our research must be applied, which means we must take to deal with solutions. All the research that we carry out, I think, should focus on some kind of a solution to a human issue or a problem. I think that's when we will find that it's very meaningful and fruitful for all of us to be engaged in, and I'm sure that's already happening. And I also know that we have recently, because of the national policy also, and even before that, we started working together, collaboration is a key word. So let us continue to collaborate and then produce good human value and human results for human beings. So with this, I am really thankful for Professor Shahin for inviting me and also putting me in the presence of our Vice Chancellor and Director and so on. Thank you so much.
Respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, it is my profound privilege to express my gratitude to all those who made this event possible. Now we have reached the fag end of the program, and on behalf of UGC MMTTC Pondicherry University, I stand before you to express my vote of thanks. Firstly, my sincere gratitudes to Professor Tarnikarsu sir, the Pro Vice Chancellor, for gracing this occasion and delivering his address. Heartfelt thanks to the senior most leadership, Dean Madam, Chandrika Madam, for delivering a wonderful lecture, motivating you all for this event. Then I would like to thank Dr. S. Raja Samuel sir for his scholarly talk. Special thanks to the most humble and modest director, Professor P.G. Arul sir. He is a committed director, very much hardworking, and after his advent as a director, the UGC MMTTC has shown great progress. And Professor Shahin Sultana Madam, the course coordinator, who has meticulously scheduled this program and designed it, and to cater to the multidisciplinary participants who have registered for this program. Now, we also thank UGC for giving grants for conducting this program, all university stakeholders for supporting this event, and I particularly thank EMMRCC for their coverage and MMTTC staff for their support. And lastly and most importantly, I would like to thank all the participants who registered for our program from throughout the country. Around 60 participants registered for this program from various states such as Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Puducherry, Odisha, and Maharashtra, Delhi, and West Bengal. So once again, I thank each and every one of you. We require your constant commitment and academic collaboration and networking. That is what we expect from this offline program. And also, we request each and every one of you to adjust with the circumstances, with the rooms and facilities provided. Also bring to our notice whenever you have any issues, you bring to our notice, we will try to resolve. The free boarding as well as free food and everything as per UGC norms have been provided to you. We seek your cooperation in maintaining the discipline of UGC MMTTC campus, and alcohol and all other things are prohibited in our campus, and I request all your kind cooperation to maintain the discipline. Thank you one and all.